A very good morning, dear students. So, before the last week, we had discussing about the history of medicine, right? Here onwards, you will have a online class as before. So, here onwards, you will have online classes like how we used to do. We will send the video one day before, and next you need to log into the session and you need to attend the class. So, dear students, coming to the today's session, observe the picture given below and answer the questions that follow. So, these we have discussed in the previous class. What is shown in the picture and what do we find generally in this box? So, what does this box indicates? It's mentioned over there as first aid. Generally, first aid is used for what? For treating the person who has injured the basic medicine kit, generally like scissors, band-aid, tincture, Dettol, and ointments, 2-3 antiseptic tablets. So the first thing which we can save a person, which we are required, the basic medicines will be kept in the first aid box. So these kind of first aid box will be kept all over the places, wherever, at home, at houses, schools, even at the clinics, generally, right? You might have seen. And you also said what are the things that we are supposed to keep in the first aid, which we had already discussed in the class. So, students, moving further, in today's time we have medicines for treating almost every diseases, but have you ever wondered how did people treat themselves during ancient times? So let us find out the journey of medicine over the years and the contributions of the various scientists in developing the medicine as we know today. What they are telling before, how the people used to save themselves from the injuries or the diseases, what they used to take as medicine, and how it is different from earlier to now modern days, how the people have been changed taking the medicines compared to earlier life and today's life, and what are the changes that has been taken over place over a period of time. That means how the people in the earlier used to have the medicines for the basic symptoms of the diseases, and now the how the changes has been taken by the people in the medical field that we are going to learn in this chapter. So let us look into that. So dear students, generally when it comes to the history of medicine, people never used to go for the clinic or the doctors before. What they used to do, they used to contact a person who is well versed or well known about the natural therapy or the natural medicines which are available in and around us. They used to have that and they get rid of the diseases which they used to have, right, in the earlier. But now what, even for every single headache or small pain you will have a tablet or some medicine, right? Just for just short injure a wound also, we'll take a rest and we'll have a list of medicines, list of tonics and list of injection we'll have. But earlier the people used to have the medicines which they used to get in and around them in the environment naturally, and they used to get rid of from the diseases which they used to cause, right? So the history of medicine reflects how people have used various methods to treat the diseases. What the sentence says, that in the history, that in the past, the medicine reflects how people have used various methods to treat the diseases. So what are the different kinds of methods that have been used by the people in the past, in the before or in the earlier days? So what kind of materials or the things they used to use as medicine? Let us see. So dear students, in times, that is in the ancient times, in the earlier days, people used natural things such as plants and clay for medicinal purposes. Why they were using these natural things, they are telling that people use natural things like plants and clay. Only the plants and clay? No. If you take a tree, each and every part of the tree was used by the people as medicine. From the root, the leaves, flowers, birds, birds, then flowers, leaves, even the branches, roots, especially all the parts of the trees were used as medicine in treating the diseases or the infections which was caused to the people. And even they say the clay, the mud or the clay which we are using, which you are seeing in nowadays, the clay which you are using, the idol of a god, the same clay were applied for the treatment of skin diseases or the affected area of the skin, our body part. So we can say in short, so the people used to have natural things or in the nature, whatever the basic common in the day-to-day life, which the plants or the grass or the clay, flowers, which they have used, including oil, they used to apply and they used to get rid of, or they used to used as medicine for the treatment of the any kind of diseases which they have earlier. For example, in India, so when it comes to India, Ayurveda, a combination of health diet, herbs and breathing exercise was used to cure the people. So people also performed surgeries on various body parts. Over the years, the contribution of various scientists led to the development of what? Modern medicine and surgical treatments. So what they say in India, in our country, Ayurveda was followed. Ayurveda is what? Ayurveda is a combination of health diet, herbs and breathing exercise. They never used to have only the medicine. Along with the medicine, they used to use some natural things for the treatment along with the breathing exercise. So breathing makes body relaxation. For the relaxation, only having the medicine is not only sufficient. Even the breathings helps the person to keep health. This was believed earlier. Now also we will go for the breathing exercise. We are following yoga, right? Whatever the people we used to follow earlier, now we say we are also following the same thing. Only the method has been changed, but the name or the practices which we follow remains as it is. Nothing changed.